For many SEMO students, the school day does not end after class. It continues at restaurants, warehouses, and businesses all across Cape Girardeau. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, nearly 70% of college students work while enrolled in school, and many work more than 20 hours a week. Researchers say students working long hours are more likely to experience stress, burnout, and lower academic performance. At SEMO, that reality is becoming increasingly more common as students face rising rent, tuition costs, and everyday expenses. For some students, working isn't about getting the experience, it's about survival. One of those students is Jude Alvarez, who says trying to balance work and school eventually pushed him to step away from the college entirely.
Towards the middle of my second semester, I was looking at my funds and I probably had $100 to my name. Like I said, the situation I was in kind of didn't allow me to do things I wanted to do or be able to spend a little bit of money here and there. It was so, like, my budget was so strict that I just had to change what I was doing. It definitely wasn't a SEMO thing or university problem. It was literally my choice to get out of there.
Jude's story reflects a larger national trend. A 2024 survey from Inside Higher Ed found financial pressure is now one of the leading reasons students consider delaying or leaving college altogether. But even students that stay enrolled say balancing both worlds can be very stressful.
Definitely stressed out a normal week, especially if I have like the normal course load along with work and everything. It's definitely a lot for 1 week, especially with 5 classes in the semester. I have slight involvement on campus, like going to a couple club meetings and everything like that, but it's been very limited, working 40 hours a week and then also having to do schoolwork as well. I can't really do too much extracurricular. I feel like if I worked a lot less or just had other ways to pay for my school, I would have really been able to get more out of the college experience and just enjoy it more, experience more, done a lot more things.
Many students working 30 to 40 hours weekly say they struggle to participate in campus life, maintain sleep schedules, or fully focus in the classroom. Still, advisors at SEMO say students find ways to push through these challenges regardless.
I think we do see a lot of students work while they're going to college, and I think that's always been the case. When I was in college, I worked as well. I worked part-time, but I do think with increased college costs going up, just increased everything going up, pricing, you're going to see more students working jobs that are maybe considered more than part-time, or even some students trying to work full-time to make ends meet. I think we have always done really well with providing a good, scholarship opportunities, and really providing strong financial aid packages for students to help reduce the need to take out loans. We'll offer more flexible schedules, so you're seeing more high flex options, bi-flex. Our online options have increased, and we've even seen some additions of evening classes. So I think we've done a good job at offering a flexible course schedule to help students meet the demands of the time to be able to be a student and try to work.
University officials point to academic advising, financial aid counseling, and flexible scheduling as ways SEMO tries supporting working students. But for many, time remains to be the biggest challenge. Students working long shifts often move directly from class to work, and then back to homework at night. For some, college becomes less about the traditional experience and more about simply making it to graduation. Experts say working moderate hours can help students build discipline and experience, but studies also show excessive work schedules can increase dropout risk and negatively impact mental health.
Everything managed is probably the hardest part. I try to keep all my classes earlier in the day since I work nights, and it's just staying up on top of everything equally, not letting one thing fall behind the other, just trying to keep them all going at the same time, just all at the same strength. There's a lot of opportunities for sure, but I'd say they do fault in the line of not giving them good sources. There are not a lot of good sources to go out and find everything you may need to take that financial burden off yourself.
As inflation and living costs continue to impact students nationwide, stories like these are becoming increasingly common, even right here in Cape Girardeau. And while many students quietly balance both work and academics every day, their experience often goes unseen by the broader campus community. College today is about more than earning a degree. It's about balancing survival, education, and other tasks all at once. And as students continue working long hours while enrolled full-time, The question becomes whether universities can keep adapting to support the students working hardest just to stay here. I'm Wyatt Sherwin, reporting from Cape Girardeau.